Well, we're going to talk about the 2-year-olds. Exciting time of year. A lot of the 2-year-olds are actually getting ready right now. We told everybody the horses that really didn't make a big splash last year, we gave them all 6 weeks off, brought them back in, and they are ready to go right now. Arrowhead Hanover is not one of those horses. He did make a splash, and he was out for the 6 weeks though. He's back in now jogging. I was going to train him today, but the track was a little bit hard, and he didn't really need to train till next week. So we'll start training him back next week. Aunt Lily also the exact same time frame. Everything is the same. Both these horses should be ready to go at the same time. They'll train next week. Bluebird Tuxedo Hill raced or is training back in Ontario. Now, I have only seen him once. I thought the horse looked very good. Dominic said he was training better and looked good. Looks healthy now. That was his biggest problem last year. We were trying to figure out the best way to get him over his health issues. Changing him to Ontario, for some reason, appears to have helped. He looks a lot healthier. Is putting weight on and feeling good. So I'm eager to see what he looks like when he trains back, or when he gets ready. Blue Ventura is training in Ontario, getting him ready. That horse should be able to race in Mohawk for the winter, I would believe. If we got to bring him back to the Meadows, I don't think it's a big deal. Pretty. What's that sound?
It's air.
From where?
The seat.
Oh, I see.
Thought you were losing air on a tire.
Well, I just couldn't understand where the sound was coming from. So Blue Ventura, we'll see. Cadeau, same thing, getting close to racing. He trained today, trained okay. Probably put him in the hobbles in another week or so, stretch him out and see how he feels. You could see this guy racing at the Meadows. He doesn't love the smaller track as much. He'll do it, but he just interferes. He strikes up on those jacks a little bit, and it bothers him. So we'll see if he... That's driving me crazy. I can't take it. I can't take it. We'll see how he is when we get him ready to qualify. He's almost there. He's getting closer. Captain Incredible, I'm going to have to check in and see when that 6-week mark is. We're probably coming up on 4 or 5 weeks now. We'll bring him back in at 6. Century Legion is training awesome. Horse trained great this week. Probably going to school him in a week or so and have him ready to go for the latter part of December. Into the first part of January. Country Dancing. Oh, wait, I jumped over Chicago Hall. Chicago Hall is back in Ontario right now. He'll be coming over here as soon as we free up some space. We need to send a couple of horses home, bring a couple of horses over. As I said, looks like Money will be leaving. He'll be based at Northfield until we figure out exactly when and where he's in to go. But for right now, when that truck leaves, you'll likely see Resolve Indeed and Chicago Hall on that truck. Country Dancing, another horse I believe should be a Mohawk horse for these guys this winter. She looks good and training right now. Dancing by myself, really rough the other night. I was 100% wrong. I thought if we just made the shoeing, boom, everything would be great. But nothing will make you look stupider than a horse. And I was wrong. It wasn't as easy as I thought. And we're going to have to take a little bit more time getting him squared away. Denali Dio is in the sale on Monday. Just couldn't get him in, and he ran out of time. Just said, you know what? I'm not going through this right now. We don't have time for it. Somebody else can put this horse in and race him. Fire and Shine is ready to start training soon. Gaslight Hall. I did bring Gaslight Hall back at 6 weeks, and somebody called me on it. One of my partners, Greg, said, I thought this guy was going to get at least another 2-3 weeks off. And I said I was going to, but that would mean he was our only horse left in Kentucky. We were bringing all the other horses back. I just said, you know what, put him on the truck. We x-rayed his knees, and not shockingly enough, a little rough, but nothing that was completely out of the ordinary. So he was sound as a dollar. I'd sent Greg a video, just a short video of him jogging for a couple of seconds on the backtrack. The horse is sound and feeling good. Dr. Latessa had zero concerns with his knees. He said they should be more than manageable, and further to that, he didn't think they needed to be injected with anything right now. So Gaslight Hall is just a little light scurf, little painting, and light jogging. He'll be probably full-time everyday jogging next week, very light, 2-3 miles a day, and we're going to ease him back into his training schedule. Gorgeous Package is back in now. That's Baby Princess. She'll be, have you seen her yet, Eddie?
No.
You haven't seen Baby Princess yet? She looks good. She's at the barn. You'll see her tonight. I have to go to Northfield for the first, second, and fourth race. No, I'm going to drop everybody off, including me. I'm leaving. I'm leaving after the 4th. Somebody else can can drive the other 2 horses I was down on. Gorgeous package is in now, and she looks very good. Yes, honey.
It takes a long time to get nighttime.
No, well, we're going to the mall right now, babe. What do we got here? Grand Old Chap will come back in a couple of weeks. Just wanted to give him just a little freshener. He'll be back in. Jimbree looks awesome. She's ready to start training. High Hopes is training in Ontario, getting closer by the week. Probably, I'm going to say the middle of January they'll be qualifying those horses. I don't play nice, same type of thing. He should be on the same schedule. I'm a trucker, trained today. He trained good. I'm happy with him. I'm Ready To is racing Tuesday. I'm concerned he's not fast enough. I thought that this horse would push forward and ended up being a 2-1, 2-2, 2-minute trotter right now, which would be more than enough work for him. He just doesn't appear that he's going to get there just yet, and I think time might be running out for I'm Ready To. We'll see. See how he races Tuesday. I don't want to jump to any conclusions. Leggy is training in Ontario. She was great. I went with her a couple of weeks ago. I thought she looked awesome. We'll see how she looks when it all shakes out. Manhattan Money is training in Ontario also. I think this horse could race in Ontario this winter for sure. It's my belief anyway. Mountaineer Prince actually did put weight on and does look good. He's back in now. My Wicked Heart is in the sale on Tuesday. Never Lose Felix. Told you guys. He looked pretty good the other day. James said the track was awful. The weather was horrible. It was just a terrible day. He said, honestly, that 2-3 miles, easy 59, 2 minutes, which is great to hear. He can start racing this week. Oh, He'll Know is training down. She'll be ready soon also. Pelicanal is in Ontario also. I got to talk to Dominic and just reiterate, he was only off 3 weeks. We don't need any long-term projects with Pelicanal. Get him ready. Resolve Indeed is in Ontario right now, but should be coming to Ohio soon. Rose Run AJ and Rose Run Alexander are both in Ontario training down. I think that's a great spot for them. I could easily see both those horses being decent Mohawk horses over the winter into the spring. Rosetta is almost ready to go. She trained great again today. Probably ready to win the race bike, go mile and 2.8 next week with her. She shouldn't be too long getting ready. Southwind Idex qualified yesterday at Mohawk. 2.3 is a pretty good mile for him. A long way from what we hoped, wanted, or believed he could be, but our hopes and dreams are fleeting a little bit when it comes to Southwind Idex. Let's just see what he is. Speed of Sound looked pretty good qualifying. I'd love to see how she looks in a follow-up qualifier. Trevino on Green is going to qualify this Wednesday. He's probably not going to race on a half-mile track. I could see him going to the Meadows. If he improves more, he can find his way back to Mohawk. But for right now, he'll qualify at Northfield and likely head to the Meadows. Westland Warrior will begin training next week, maybe 2 weeks from now. He'll begin training. And Woodmere Betcha just watched her win her second lifetime start in as many tries at Charlottetown Driving Park in PEI, where I hail from, where I'm originally from. Jamie Smith has done a great job with her. She looked good. My only dig was she was running in real hard coming out of the last turn. Is something biting her? Is it just her stretching into her 3-year-old body? Listen, when we broke her, she ran down. She ran in bad her whole life. She wore a roller burr on the inside from the early days of training. So I don't know if there's a fix that is needed. If she was still pacing forward, we just had to correct her. I don't know. That'll be an Adam Murner and Jamie Smith project. But from where I stand, she raced very, very good. A winner in 2, 3, and 1, a new lifetime mark into her second lifetime start. There, you're all caught up. 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, racehorses. The yearlings, I'm going to bring you guys separately on Wednesday when we train them all. We're going to try and video them again on Wednesday. But for right now, all that's left is the opening. I'm going to do that in just a minute.